What is up, crew? It's your boy Mugen Strife, back again with another episode of Let's Play Trails of Cold Steel. Sorry for the long, vacation. Some shit happened. The whole story will be down in the description below, but let's get past all that and get back into the story. Last episode we finished the prologue, and now we're going to get on to the first chapter. Alright? It's a lot of time to skip.
All right. Time to get going.
Oh, Reen!
Morning, Elliot.
Good morning. Are you heading to school now too? How about we walk there together?
Sure. It's getting late though, so we might need to pick up the pace a little.
No problem. I'm guessing everyone else left already, huh?
I think so. I'm not sensing anyone else on this floor, at least. Gaius in particular is probably long gone by now, being the early riser he is.
Oh, okay then. He's not sensing anyone? What does that mean exactly?
Huh.
Is this still going on? Man!
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning! Are you two on your way to school?
Yeah. Come on, Emma. We're going to be late. Hey, wait for me, Lisa. We'll see you in class.
My heart goes out to this man. He's just defeated at this point.
I never would have guessed she'd hold a grudge this long. She knows it was just an accident, right? She has to. Can't believe she'd be so sensitive.
No kidding. She's not even giving me a chance to apologize to her.
Well, as long as you keep trying, I'm sure she'll understand. Eventually.
That's a pretty steep eventually.
Class 7's got enough tension as it is, what with our two, prideful warriors at each other's throats.
I'm guessing so that argument between those two is still going on too.
So I think it would be a load off everyone's mind if you and Elisa could make up at least.
I'll certainly do what I can, whatever that may be.
These past 2 weeks have really flown by, haven't they? It's funny, I went into this thinking combat practice would be the toughest part of the curriculum. Never would have guessed the academic side of things might give it a run for its money.
Well, strong in body and mind is pretty firmly embedded into Imperial culture. I do get what you mean though. I figured I'd be able to coast through the year, but I've had to very quickly reevaluate that.
You too, huh? I wish I were as smart as Machias or Emma. They don't seem to be having any problems at all. But then, Emma got the top score on the entrance exam, and I'll bet you anything Machias wasn't far behind.
I'm sure. Eustace and Elisa are apparently doing really well too, as are Laura and Gaius.
Really? Guess I'm just gonna have to suck it up then. Though I really do hope they don't mind.
Huh? I'm not sure I follow.
Oh, sorry. You got me thinking about Eustace and Laura. I've been talking to them the same way I talk to everybody else, but they're both nobles, right? And Eustace's family rules over the whole eastern side of the Empire, so it kind of feels like I should address them more formally.
Well, they both said it was okay, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Though you probably shouldn't go picking fights with Eustace every chance you get, like a certain someone else.
Oh, I don't plan on it. I'd hoped they'd get along a bit better over time, but if anything, things seem to be spiraling downhill fast on that end. When the two of them are in the same room, there's just this constant tension in the air.
It's not all Machias either. Eustace seems to enjoy provoking him at every opportunity. I can't even imagine what it would take to make them see eye to eye at this point.
Yeah, I wish there was something we could do to help them get along. And that's where we'd be if we weren't in Class 7. Dormitory number 2, for all the common folk like us.
Yeah, I guess so, huh? I'm still kind of shocked that Class 7 gets to have its own dormitory. Though, to be fair, I think that building was abandoned till this year. Seems like they renovated it just for us.
Well, they did a good job. It's got a nice feel to it. I just wish it were a little closer to the academy.
Hey, you're in our way. Step aside at once. Class 7, I see.
Is something the matter?
You're just a ragtag bunch of nobodies, aren't you? Come on, we're leaving.
Yes, Patrick! A word of advice. You might be part of a special class, but that doesn't change who you are. Never forget your place.
Wait a minute! Wait a minute!
Excuse you? I'd go upside your head. No.
So they're from one of the upper classes. This is why I hate talking to them.
Nah, I'm sorry. If a person talked to me like that on the street, I'm sorry. I'm gonna put up my hands. There is going to be a problem at that moment.
Unfortunately, that attitude is all too common among the nobles.
So all of them like that? Okay, yeah, it's a war zone now.
Thank goodness Laura and Eustace aren't like that.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad. That's the infamous dormitory number 1, where all the nobility lives.
Makes me want to burn this motherfucker down.
It's supposed to be super fancy inside, with maids and butlers and everything.
Wow, really? Guess that's our cue to pick up the pace.
Yeah, sorry. Oh, hey, have you picked out a club to join yet? Doesn't sound like you have to or anything, but it's probably a good way to meet people.
No, I'm still looking. It's hard to decide on one.
Stand, bow. Be seated.
As I'm sure you're all well aware, the Erebonian Empire was driven to the brink of collapse roughly 250 years ago. This was brought about by the conflict we know as the War of the Lions. A civil war lasting several years, staged over the throne of the late emperor by the most powerful of his potential successors. But of course, I'm not here to tell you that. If I were, I think even young children would be able to pass this course. Rather, I'd like to discuss the effects this had on the Empire as members of the aristocracy were drawn into the war. Many hired mercenaries turned to looting and pillaging, and a similar trend could even be seen among some of the knights. The land was left utterly devastated, and morale was at an all-time low. But then, lo and behold, into this nightmare stepped a man willing to take a stand against this bloody war of succession. He was a wandering prince who began to rally forces from the outskirts of the Empire, and would go on to make quite a name for himself. And that name, of course, was Dreikel's Rhysei Arnor. He would later become known as Dreikel's the Lionheart, the 73rd Emperor of Erebonia, and father of the Renaissance. Not to mention the founder of this very academy. Dreikel's army was initially rather small in number, but as he traveled across the Empire, winning over the hearts of influential sympathizers, his forces rapidly increased. Now, the place where Emperor Dreikel's first began gathering his army was... Reen Schwarzer, would you care to tell the class?
This is, oh boy. I'd say crossbow? Okay, I wasn't expecting it to go from voiced to non-voiced like that, so I'll keep my head up and see if I can pick up on any spots where that happens, and then just read them out for you guys. Though I wasn't expecting it to just go straight into non-voiced like that from a voice conduct. Okay, now we're going into academic points. At the end of pretty much every chapter, it's going to tally up our points, and depending on the amount of points we have, it decides our ranking as well as gives us some rewards and perks. Okay, so that first one that we got was a freebie.
Nice work, everyone. You made it through another grueling day of classes. In case you've been living under a rock, please don't forget that tomorrow is your first free day. It's not technically a day off, but there are no classes, so it's up to you what to do with your time. Why, you could go shopping in the capital if you wanted to. Or just do what I do and sleep all day. Sleep is so wonderful.
Lazy ass.
Will the Academy's facilities still be open for our use?
Yes, I'd like to be able to use the free study area in the library myself.
Of course! This school shuts down for no one, so feel free to patronize any and all facilities as you like. A lot of clubs have meets scheduled for these free days as well, so anyone who's joined one should probably check on that.
I see.
I'll be certain to do so.
Also, before you leave, we should go over what's happening next week. On Wednesday, you all have your practical exam.
A practical exam?
What does that entail exactly?
It's part of your combat training. You'll be graded on your performance, so make sure you're well rested and ready for battle by then. Might be a good idea to do some training on your own time too, just to keep from getting rusty.
Interesting.
I definitely don't like the sound of that.
Oh, and one more thing. After the practical exam is over, I've got another important announcement about a major part of Class 7's curriculum that I haven't mentioned at all yet.
I sense laziness in this.
What?
Here it comes.
So, whatever you choose to do on your free day, make it count for something. That concludes today's homeroom. Machias, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. All rise. Bow.
I'm a little worried about that practical exam next week. I mean, I'm still just getting used to this staff. I'd be happy to help you train if you need a sparring partner. The gymnasium looks big enough that I'm sure we'll have no trouble finding a good spot for it. That's very kind. That's a very kind offer of you. But I was planning to attend club practice today. Oh, you joined a club already? Which one did you pick? I decided to try out for the band. Though I'm not sure how much use they'll have for a violinist. Didn't know you played the violin? Did you just pick it up for fun? Yeah, something like that. How about you, Gaius? Have you joined any of the school clubs? I'm considering joining the art club. Art, huh? Somehow, that's not what I pictured for you. No pun intended. Do you have any artistic experience? I dabbled in it a bit back home. Taught myself, though, so I feel like this could be a good chance to learn proper technique. Wow, that's pretty cool. I'd love to see some of your work sometime. Oh, good. You're still here. Instructor? Is there a problem? No. I was just hoping someone could do a teensy little favor for me. There's something I need picked up from the student council room. Something you need picked up? What would that be? That's for me to know and you to find out. All I'll say is it's something absolutely essential to your school life. And absolutely somebody needs to go get it. Though it doesn't matter who. Any volunteers? Sure, I'll go. If I show up in the student council room and tell them you sent me, they'll know why I'm there, right? Wait. Are you sure you don't mind? You two have clubs to go to, right? I'm still totally undecided, so this shouldn't be a big deal at all. I can look into a few clubs myself along the way, in fact. Well, if you don't really mind. Thank you. The student council room is in the student union building next door, at the end of the hall on the second floor. It's open until quite late, so there's no rush. Thank you, my dear. I leave everything in your capable hands. Okay? Woman flattery will get you only half of somewhere. Alright, now we're free to go around cruise, so let's go talk to some people. What you guys say? Okay. It's just the same as it was before. Is there a reason you're still here, though? Don't tell anyone, but I actually left the student register in here and forgot all about it. Good thing I remembered, though. Otherwise, I would have had to sit through another of the vice principal's lectures. She's not exactly a conventional teacher, is she? Oh boy, I feel like we're in for a long year, crew. Alright, let's, go around the floor a little bit, see if there's anything else out here. It's better than just, zipping outside. Talk to some people. What you guys say? Have you decided on what club you want to join? Nah. I'm considering focusing my time on extracurricular activities during our free days myself. Hopefully we can both make the most of our free day tomorrow. That's nice. Keep it up. What's this? Oh, it's a music room. So I think Elliot's in here? My name is Hebelo. And before you joke, that's my name. Rings a bell. I'm heading for the wind. I'm head of the wind orchestra. That doesn't make your name any less corny to the fact that you're in the musical club. Come on, man. The name's a bit misleading though, since we focus on more than just percussion and wind instruments. If your interest lies in strings or something, we'd still be more than happy to have you. If you'd like to join, just stop by whenever you can. What do you gotta say? I've been trained in the art of the piano since I was not but a child. Hehe, what do you think? Do I sound like a normal noble if I talk like that? I've been playing piano for a while though, and I thought it'd be fun to play here too. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, there's Elliot. What you gotta say, my nigga? What's up? Nothing relaxes me like having a violin in my hands, but there's no violin in your hands. This academy seems really well equipped. This place might not be so bad after all. Okay, so our boy Elliot looks like he's at home here. You okay, girl? Oh my, what a delectable smell. It seems as though I emanated from the cooking club. Like it's emanating from the cooking club. Okay, emanating. Okay. Perhaps I should follow my nose and grace them with my presence. I think I know exactly why she's here. What's up, bro? What's up? Hello, welcome to the cooking club. Whether you want to learn the essentials of cooking or research new, exciting dishes, this is the club for you. You should definitely join if this is what whets your appetite. Just for that quip, you're getting nothing. Oh, hello there. You're a class 7 student, aren't you? Yep. My name is Mary, and I'm the cooking club's advisor. Were you hoping to join? I'm afraid not. I'm just trying to familiarize myself with the campus. She seems far kinder than I expected a military academy's instructor to be. It's fine. I happen to be the advisor for the art club and the wind orchestra too. Damn, your hands are full. If you're interested in joining either of them, we'll be sure to welcome you with open arms. Girl, your hands are full. Holy crap. So she's advising 3 clubs. Something tells me that's a lot more than our instructor could ever do. Or what you gotta say? Oh, glorious day. We finally got a free day tomorrow. Oh, she's on that feels of I got a day off. I know that feeling, girl. I don't know about you, but I'm gonna spend the whole thing shopping. A little bit of retail therapy is just what the doctor ordered after all those soul-sucking classes. I'm ready to spend. Your wallet better be fat if you're going into that. Oh, it's the art room, so guys must be in here. And speaking of which, creating art while I'm surrounded by art. Being able to paint in a place like this is an invaluable experience. Definitely not something I was able to enjoy back home. I should ask him about his home sometime. It seems like an interesting place. Yeah, it does. If I recall, he's from Nord. So, I guess the Northern Highlands we talked about in that previous class was probably his home. I guess we have new members all of a sudden. Well, bully them. Well, bully for them. I've got my own art to focus on. Shouldn't a club head be a bit more friendly? Or at least kind of welcoming? Guys, how are you surviving in here? Then again, guys touch me as the kind of chill dude that gets along with pretty much everybody. So, I'm not surprised. Oh, the computer room. Okay, so he ain't allowed in the computer room yet. I guess we'll head upstairs. Wait. Okay, yeah, no, there's nothing in here at all. So head upstairs. Okay, so upstairs is the roof. So I guess we're on the 2nd floor. Okay, what's up here? Oh, it's Fee. What's up? What are you doing up here, Fee? Being bored. Is that a thing to do? Like, I thought it was just a feeling that you had when you had nothing to do, not an activity. That's not what I meant. Are you planning on joining any clubs? How about I help you look for too much work? She's a difficult one, and a lazy one at that. Alright. Don't mind me, crew. I'm just checking to see if there's any, you know, drop items just laying around. You never know. Okay, let's head down to the first floor. Oh, that must be the receptionist. Oh, somebody on my back. Oh, yeah. Vice Principal Henrich. You there? You're a member of Class 7, are you not? Listen here. Contrary to the tainted image your instructor has provided you, this is a highly distinguished academy. You can see this exemplified by our upper class students, whose noble behavior you would do well to learn by. Take heed of their every action and mannerism. Do you see them? Running in the corridors? No, you do not. Understood? Okay, my nigga, that's a lot of words for you to spout just to say not to run in the hallway. Stop being an ass. It's been about half an hour since the entrance ceremony. I would imagine you're starting to get used to your life here? Oh, half a month. Okay, my bad. For a second, I misread that. I know it's a lot to take in, but as long as you keep your head up, I'm sure you'll adjust soon enough. I like you. You're a nice person. What's this? Okay, it's the infirmary. Oh, nice. Oh, you used to be the school nurse. Well, hello there. Welcome to the infirmary. You seem healthier than our average visitor. Well, classes are over for the day, so feel free to relax here if you like. Thank you for the offer. She seems like a sweet old lady. Yes, she does. Okay, who's laying here? Lazy ass mother. Phew, I'm feeling way better now. I had a fever this morning, so I thought it would be smart to rest in here. The medicine instructor Beatrix gave me really did the trick. Okay. So she's good at her job. I ain't talking back to you. You suck. Alright, this is the faculty lounge. So I'm guessing this is where the teachers are at? Oh hey, it's the teacher from the first class. Instructor Thomas. Oh, if it isn't Green Schlosser, what brings you here? Don't tell me. You wanted to learn more about the War of the Lions? Well, it's just fine by me. Allow me to be your guide through the hectic history of the Middle Ages. As luck would have it, I just so happen to have 5 or so hours to spare today. That should be enough for our cursory premiere. Thank you for the offer, but I wouldn't want to bother you. Once he gets going, not even Alios can make him stop. Lord. That's a man who's dedicated to his job. You gotta like it, though. You're from Class 7, right? Must be one weird class if you're stopping by the facility lounge. Is how you spend your free time. I'm just coming to grips with the academy's layout. Instructor Markov doesn't really have the ear of a natural science teacher. He's apparently in charge of orbital studies, so that makes sense in a way. Anyway, just do me a favor and try not to fail any of your tests. I really don't want to think of new stuff for tests, and if nobody fails, I won't have to. You might not want to say that too loudly considering your position. Yeah, you ain't right along in that one. You're a teacher. You shouldn't be saying that shit out loud. And this is the principal's office. Principal Van Dyke seems to be absent. Okay, I guess the principal just ain't here. Cool. Alright, let's look around the other side. Oh, there's people over here talking. What's up? I was just trying to get to my club when this weirdo started harassing me. All I wanted was for someone to tell me where the music room is. Do you know? It's on the 2nd floor. Oh, lost lamb, worry no longer. For I, Vincent, the noble escort, Florad, will take you wherever your heart desires. Noble escort? What does that even mean? Oh god, he's one of those. Master Vincent is the only son of the Florid family. Despite his pedigree, however, it would be wise to take his words with a healthy degree of skepticism. For instance, while he may claim to be the noble escort, most women he offers his services to reject him. Yep, I can see him. Alright, instead of heading through the front door, let's head through this. This must be one of the side doors. Oh, so this leads outside of the courtyard. Let's go! If I remember correctly, the Student Union building should be to the east of the main building. And it doesn't seem to be too urgent though, so maybe I'll head over after familiarizing myself with the campus a bit. There's more to Thor's than just the main building and all its classrooms. There are many other facilities located on campus. Okay, cool. The auditorium is used for events like the entrance ceremony. Although this building is normally closed, it will be open during certain events. The field is home to more athletic activities, such as practical exams. Many sports clubs, such as lacrosse and riding clubs, use this area for practice. Okay. The gymnasium is used for general training purposes. There you'll find the pool and training hall. Those two facilities are managed by the swimming and fencing clubs, respectively. As such, the gym is usually a lively spot. Okay. The engineering building is the de facto place for orbital maintenance and is managed by the engineering club. While you can't enter for now, you'll find yourself here and again during your time at doors. The library holds a variety of papers and books for your perusal and serves as a handy space for study and research. You can also go there to brush up on all the Zemarian terminology you can handle. My bad. Speed reading. My bad, crew. The Student Union building is a place for students to relax and unite. And first floor houses some stores and a cafeteria. You'll find the cultural clubs on the second floor and even a salon reserved for upper class students on the third floor. Okay. Okay, so it's also showing event markers. Let's check and see. Okay, we got an event marker there. And nowhere else. Alright, let's explore outside, crew. A year seems like a long time, but it'll fly by if you waste it all studying. It was hard work getting into this academy, so we deserve to have some fun while we're here. Reasonable. Hey, girl, what you got? It might seem a little quaint, but guarding is both fun and enriching. We'd love to have you join our club if you'd have so much as a budding interest. I'll teach you everything there is to know about plants. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Alright, I don't see anything. Let's check this side first. What's this? Okay, the gymnasium's right here. Before we enter, let's go talk to this person. I wonder if I can find any good material for this month. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just talking to myself. I do that sometimes. Actually, Class 7 might just end up being a treasure trove of material. I don't know what material means, but I don't like the sound of it. Yeah, he looks like a weirdo, like one of those guys. This is the gymnasium. I guess this is where the fencing and swimming clubs are located. I'm not exactly what you would call athletic, but it might still be worth checking them both out. I mean, we're at the military academy and all. There's not much point in being here if I'm not healthy. True. Huh. I thought I'd find Laura in here, but no. What's with that guy? What does he think? What? Does he think he's hot stuff just because he's a noble? I've never been able to get along with jerks like that. Can't see that changing anytime soon either. What's with that guy? He just marched in here and demanded to be made captain. So much for respecting your elders. Given your uniform, I can assume you're a part of Class 7. That's right. Mind if I ask you who you are? My name is Patrick. I'm from Class 1. Class 1, huh? That's one of the upper classes, right? I'm Reed Schwarzer. Pleased to meet you. Do you really think the feeling is mutual? I couldn't, in good grace, say I was pleased to meet anyone from some pathetic group of nobodies calling itself a class. While you're at this academy, it would serve you well to remember your place. I wouldn't want commoners to start thinking a little special treatment makes them better than nobles. How would we? I thought I couldn't be from... the thought couldn't further be from the truth. The thought couldn't have been further from my mind, thanks for the advice. This guy's a real peach. Can I punch him, please? Want to say that again, asshole? I don't think I heard that right. Oh, of course. I'll say this many times as it takes for you to get it into your thick skull. As the best swordsman here, I should be named captain of the club. Did you follow that? Or must I speak it more slowly? Ha! Yeah, I got you. If you were so damn cocky, how about taking me on one-on-one? Seems like you needed a little attitude adjustment. I have no objection to that. Just remember, you challenged me, so I expect no whimpering after you lose. Oh boy, it's gonna get hot in here. Welcome to the fencing club. I'm Friedel, the club captain. A number of interesting first years have joined us, so I'm curious to see how things unfold. Teehee. Healthy competition amongst club members is always a good thing. You're way too chip for what's going down here. But that's just me. Let's go up. You know, let's check this door first. Okay, it says the swimming club. Laura, what you doing here? Fascinating. I suppose there's some things we can only do while we're students. Looks like there's a lot I could learn from in this club. So Laura's joining the swimming club? That's interesting. That guy's really got away with words. That just goes to show why he made captain. I think this might be the club for me. You gotta say, swimming doesn't just strengthen your body, but your soul too. If and when you join this club, try to think of a goal. Any goal will do, as long as you want to make it happen. Work towards that will be a good way to help you become the you want to be. Yeah, they're right. Man's got away with words. Pretty strong, too. Damn. Alright, let's check upstairs, crew. Okay, I got it. So if you want to watch the swimming pool from above, you gotta look here. I hear people swimming, but there's like no one down there. Did they just try to do that for special effect or something? Alright, anybody in the back rooms? Anybody? No? Okay. I have to say, they give a lot of detail to every building. Some buildings have extra areas, some buildings don't, but it's easy to understand because there's some areas you'd probably visit as a student, and there's some areas that you probably wouldn't pay much heed to. The boys' locker room. Okay, so this is probably where the dudes get changed for a swimming club. Cool. And then there's the girls' locker room. I ain't brave enough. What you gonna say if you come here? This is the girls' locker room. If I walk in, my death will be swift. Blissful, but swift. This man ain't wrong. That'd be a quick death. But the death would be glorious nonetheless. Okay, we came in from this side, so we're going this way. Sorry there's not much action going on this episode, crew. I promise that we'll get to it soon, but this is just us looking around the academy. Whoa there! Those ladies in lacrosse get-ups are looking mighty fine. It'd be a crime against photography if I didn't snap some pics. You gonna get yourself shot, boy. You better be careful there. Oh, so you're gonna join this club? Well, she's passionate to say the least. Joining a sports team does seem like it'd be interesting, though. So Alyssa's gonna be joining this club. So this is that Alyssa girl I've heard so much about. She has a different air about her than the other first years. She's awfully cocky for a commoner. What you guys say? Alyssa and I are taking a look at the clubs here. Would you care to join us, Reed? Emma? What are you saying? Right. Sorry, Reed. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Why you gotta be like that? Oh, are you here to join the lacrosse club? I'm sorry to tell you this, but club is only for girls. Well, yeah. When you think of a traditional Erebonian sport, the word lacrosse? Okay, somebody in the comment section below, tell me how you pronounce that fucking word, because it's gonna hurt my head till the end of this playthrough. Should come screaming into your mind. The three key pillars of sports are the three key pillars of youth itself: friendship, hard work, and success. So, who's ready to make the most of their youth with us? Do try to control yourself, Emma. You'll scare them all off at this rate. Oh, Emily, okay. My bad. But somebody in the comment section below, get on that. That's gonna hurt my head by the end of this playthrough, and I know that for a fact. Welcome to the Riding Club. I'm the current captain, Lambert Mock, my bad. Huh, you better have some good riding speed then. And this is my trusty steed, Whitcomb. I feel like there's a pun somewhere in there. I'm still thinking about it, but I can't find it. Are you a new recruit by any chance? If you've the slightest interest in joining, by all means, please do. Like, the horse's name, I feel like there's a pun somewhere in there. Somebody find it. I'm looking real deep there. Something has to do like a fast runner or something. I just feel like there's some kind of pun somewhere in there. Like a sports runner or something. I don't know. It just feels like there's something there. What's this? Guess can't do anything with that. Maybe we can do something with it later? What's this? Oh, it's the auditorium. But I remember from the information, we can't really go in there, you know, just from the basic information. Okay, that's the front building. Here, you know that massive corporation, Kellist & Co? Well, this wee Bams Fay here. Okay. He thinks he's a pure ticket because his family's well off. He will not stop following me about. Neither. Actually, Dan in my head. Okay, I'm guessing that she's from a rural area. She's got an accent there. Hey there, Becky. Have you decided on the club you to join yet? How many times do I need to tell you? Stop acting like you're my mate. I'm joining the school store. Got a problem with that? I think it's more like a Scottish accent they're trying to go with it. Becky, that's not a club at all. I knew. You think I'm daft or something? You think I'm daft or something? Yeah. As usual, you continue to baffle me, and presumably everyone else. Okay, she's got, I think it's a Scottish accent or something. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it for myself, but I think it's Scottish. I'm not sure. Hey Marcus, what's up, man? Why is he in there? What's up? It's nothing. Oh well, I suppose I'll just return to the dorms for today. $5 is because Eustace is in there. He doesn't want to go in. $5. In the library, you'll find books detailing key terminology on the second floor and a recommended reading corner on the first. The recommended reading corner is up to date almost every month, so it's worth checking on a regular basis. What's more, many books you read will be added to the book tab in your notebook for future reference. You can access the book tab by pressing the select button or choosing Note and the books from the camp menu. Okay. Knew it! Don't you have a club you should be running off to? Nope. I still haven't decided whether I want to join one yet. How about you? Same. None have managed to catch my interest so far. I'm in no hurry. If any have merit, I'll find out sooner or later. Well, that sounds like you, I guess. You do things at your own pace and at your own discretion, just like a noble. It doesn't take a noble to exercise critical thinking and sound judgment, at least in theory. Is that all you have to say? Then leave me be. I'm not looking to be friends with you or anyone else. Right, sorry for bothering. Jackass. Okay, so this must be the recommended corner. Okay. So the Imperial Railways history. Alright, I'm gonna put this on screen for you guys. If you want, you can read through it. I have a feeling that those class questions that we get, these might be on them. So I'm gonna look through the books, put them on screen, and you guys can look through them. If I get it wrong, and you guys have read through this and you know the answer, I know some of y'all are fucking nerds, and we'll read through this and remember every single detail, you'll call me out on it. And I know this. You will call me out on it. Okay, so that's added to our notes. I found a very exciting novel series here the other day. Hehe. They're real page turners. So as soon as I finish one, I come right back here and grab the next one. Okay. Alright, is there anything upstairs? Anything at all? Oh, yep. Okay, so the 4 great houses. Okay, so there's some more information, crew. I know some of you ain't gonna look through all of this, but I'm putting it on screen so it can get added to our book area. Something tells me some of this shit's gonna get put on our tests. Yeah, I know, it feels like an actual school. I kinda like that though. A lot of games, you know, put it out there that you're in an academy, though not many of them actually give an academy feeling. Makes it seem more like you're just doing like adventures and stuff, you know, just to get your class score up. But it seems like in this one you actually have to study and actually do tests, which is actually interesting. 100 Days of War. So it's probably talking about the war that went on. Okay, it doesn't seem like these are gonna get added to our notes. So I guess this is basically a place we can go to and do some research. You know what? Later on during my off time, I'll come back and read through some of those. That way, I can get my book smarts back. Because I have a feeling that a lot is gonna come out of this. Okay, this is where we gotta go, but first let's check out over here. I feel like this is like the last place we gotta visit. Okay. This is the engineering building, isn't it? Doesn't seem like anyone's here. Okay. What's this over here? That's it. Alright, crew.
This should be the Student Union building. I know the cafeteria is on the first floor, but I wonder where the Student Council room is.
Hey there, first year. How's it going? Academy life been treating you well this past half month?
Oh, yeah, it has. Guess he must be a second year. It's not easy, but I'm managing. Mostly. Though I have a feeling it's only going to get harder from here on out.
Of course it will. Your class is going to be more intense than the others too. But you just hang in there, okay?
Okay. Wait. You're a second year student, aren't you? Do you mind if I ask your name?
Hey now, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First things first, how about you let me show you this cool trick I've been practicing?
Trick?
You got a 50 mirror coin I can borrow?
I think so. Pretty sure I do, anyway.
Cheers. All right, watch closely.
Huh?
Now, which hand is the coin in? Left or right?
It's in your...
Left.
Too bad.
Guess you win. I'm usually pretty good at following moving objects, too. Though, wait. You said this was a trick, which means...
You catch on quick.
Huh?
Keep up the good work, man. You're gonna need to be pretty tough to get through a year with Sarah as your instructor. Oh, and the student council room is on the 2nd floor, furthest room back. See you around. Have a good weekend.
Hold up.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait, my 50... Mira.
I just got robbed. This man just swiped my 50 bucks. What?
He got me.
He really did. Holy shit.
Andy seemed to know I was heading to the student council room, too. Somehow. Guy's good. I haven't met many of the second years yet. I wonder if they're all like that. Oh well. At least now I know where I'm going. Though if it really is open late, I guess there's no real rush. I might as well see what else people are up to in here.
Huh. Man, I just lost my 50 bucks. But, oh crap, oh well. Alright crew, I'm gonna cut it off for here. Next episode, we're gonna get into the student council room. Probably get into some hijinks, who knows. But, hey, that's just what it is about. I'm glad to be back once again, and it's your boy Mugen Strife, and I'm out for now.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.